Hello, welcome to the Chit Chat Knits podcast. My name is Darcy and this is my friend
Katie.
And we are the makers at Chit Chat Knits. And we have some update for you today on what we've been knitting, what our plans are, and
our adventures.
We have a lot coming
up.
We do. And in the weather, a lot of knitting podcasters give the weather, but you know, it's been strange.
It's been weird. I ran the last 2 evenings and it's been so humid. Like I have to wait until like 7 o'clock. You know, that sweet spot where it's not dark out, but it's, not too hot out. So
we are definitely having summer round 2.
Yes.
Here in western Wisconsin.
We had false fall.
Yep.
And now we're in second summer.
Yep.
And then I'm guessing it'll hit. It is supposed to rain this weekend, though.
It is. It is. I think we're getting just enough rains that it keeps it really humid.
Yes. Yep. I don't mind it, though. I don't mind any of this. Well,
when
we were mountain biking, last weekend, it was a little toasty.
Full disclosure, I hate this weather. I'm tired of feeling sticky. Ugh. Anyway, I shouldn't complain because winter's coming. But,
it will be.
I know.
Here before we know.
I know. I was camping just after, I think it was just after our last cast. I was camping with some of my other friends, and it was so chilly that we didn't even sit outside. It was cold. It was windy. We still have a great time because we're quilters, and so we bring stitching and whatever. And my camper's pretty comfortable to sit in. So we were in most of the time. Of course, we had to do some shopping because we couldn't sit outside. Yeah. But
you had the heat on in the camper.
We did. We had the heat on the whole time. It was that cold. And we're in sweatshirts and sweats and and then.
It was.
Here we are, back to summer again.
It was the strangest thing. I know last cast, I mentioned that I was going to be working our town festival.
That's right. Same weekend.
Annual Wheels and Wings fly-in Osceola, Wisconsin. We had our pancake breakfast. I think it's probably the coldest that it's ever been. But I was in front of a grill. I was flipping pancakes, so I was happy. I didn't care.
You were toasty warm. Yeah.
Usually it's really foggy that morning. Like we're like, oh my goodness, will the air show be able to start on time because of this fog? Well, this year it was crystal clear because it was too cold for the fog to set in. But we served around 1,200 people, 1,200 breakfasts.
That's just insane. That's insane. But yay for our little town.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was our previous adventures. We went mountain biking together last weekend.
We did some stuff.
We did some stuff last weekend and plenty of knitting and car knitting. And for once, I wasn't driving. Mr. Chit Chat Knits.
Mr. Chit Chat Knits. We brought him along so he could drive.
So we had to.
We went to a winery. Yes. We went to a lavender farm nearby, and to a restaurant.
To another restaurant.
That's only open the summers because it's sort of an open air restaurant.
It was wonderful.
We might throw some pictures on the end.
We do have pictures.
Anyway, I'm doing this because I'm noticing that my hair is all sticking out. There's another reason that I do not like the humid weather. And I have to apologize right now because when I was editing through last episode, I was obsessively touching my hair. The reason is because you get to that point where it's just too long. It's out of shape. It feels terrible. And just a couple hours after right after we recorded, I had a hair appointment, went to get my hair cut, but it was driving me crazy. Yeah. And I know it doesn't look any different, but it feels different. So I'm sorry if my hair touching offended you. That was so bad.
Relatable. Like with my hair, like I've straightened it this morning, but you can see it's kind of starting to wave already with the humidity outside. But I was the same way. I'm like, I'm fine. The switch was flipped. I need to get this cut. So
I feel like it's fine, and then I wake up one morning and say, I can't stand this anymore.
Yep. It's time to make that appointment. But you know what? It just shows that we're human. And
I guess. Yep. We have some more pretty flowers here today.
We do.
Thanks to Katie. Look at these gorgeous flowers.
Kind of a transition color.
Yeah.
From summer to
You know,
fall.
they're just pretty all around. Love them. Love them.
Yeah.
And our little, these are not from our flower stand down the street,
Nope.
but our flower stand is still going strong.
Yes, when I drove by this morning, I think I counted like 4 or 5 vases filled with, little
I kind of
arrangements.
think we should pick one up on our way out today.
We should.
Yeah,
Because
we're going somewhere special. We are going up north about an hour from here to a retreat center with our favorite knitting pals. So we are packed up and ready to go. Yeah, that'd be nice if we picked up a little arrangement for
I think so. I
for the
thought of
retreat.
it when I was at Trader Joe's yesterday because we pick up little things for our retreat for the snack table and our own meals and stuff. We usually eat dinner together. But yeah, I thought about it when I was at Trader Joe's because Trader Joe's has such gorgeous flowers.
We'll just pick up a little arrangement.
Yeah,
that'll be nice.
They'll love it.
Put a few dollars in there and
Color good.
Okay, let's get on to the knitting. We have some finished objects today. We have some starts, and I'm set up for 4 days of knitting.
I am too.
So I have some good starts going.
Yep.
Do you want to start with a finished object or shall I?
You can.
Okay.
Because they've already seen mine. I'm just going to show my finished object in comparison to what I'm currently working on. So go for it.
I have 3.
That balances out that I have none, but I had plenty cast on. Things escalated very quickly, which I will get into. But.
Well, 2 are cast on and finished since the last cast, and 1 is not. So I'm going to start with that one because this one is something I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
This is a new pattern that's coming. It's called the Star Sign Cowl. Now, this is not, how do I say this? Well, let me just tell you. Okay, so Monica of Up North Yarns asked me again this year to design the project that goes with her Advent. And I was so honored to do it. And I do have a black and white photo of the project that I want to add right here so you can see. Now, I can't show you the actual yarns because they are part of the Advent, and the people who purchase the Advent will not be getting them until closer to Christmas, closer to December. So they're a secret. But I also made the cowl a second time because I loved knitting it so much. So I made it again, and this one will be a Christmas gift. Sorry, dear, it's not for you.
I know. It's okay. I'm like, oh, those are my colors. But
I know they're your colors.
I knew who you were making it for, too.
Yes.
So, and they are her colors,
They are her colors, too. You know what? I love the way it looks with this green.
Yes, it looks
it's
really
really
nice.
pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the main skein uses a 50-gram skein, and then then you get 12 20-gram skeins. And again, this is not the colors. These are scraps that I had. Each zodiac, it's a zodiac Advent, and each zodiac sign has a little, the pattern lists the characteristics of that zodiac sign and has a different stitch pattern. And then they're all joined together with this fun striping sequence. So you get the stripes, you get a pattern section and stripe pattern section. I loved knitting this. I love this kind of pattern because it just I want to keep going. I want to keep going. I want to see what the next part is. I love to change color, do something different. Yeah. So, and I love this style. This is a tubular style cowl, and I love the way they feel up around your neck to keep you warm, whether you're out walking or just as a nice fashion piece. So it can be worn doubled up or, long, however you like to wear it. So,
beautiful.
Yeah, so that pattern will be coming on Monday. Today is September 18th. So just in a few days, It will be live on Ravelry. And you'll see more of it in December when I can actually show you the colors. But if you love a pattern that has, you know, that you're maybe thinking of using some Advent minis, or you have a lot of mini skeins, this is a fun one for you.
I love the variety.
I do too.
Yeah.
I do too.
And I've got to watch him make it twice.
Yes. Yes.
And of course, I love how she paired it with your sign, like the different signs. So I got to, we read off, you know, our signs, and I'm like, oh, that's you.
Yep. I did a little research for the pattern as well, and did some of the traits of each sign. So, and no, you can't have it. No, I know you're going to try to steal it because it is your colors.
Yes. You made me a gorgeous scarf last year with
very
similar colors.
Similar. Yeah.
And I can't wait to wear that. So I'm very content with that. So, but yes, I know the person that it's going to, and it's absolutely perfect for them too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Another Christmas gift down.
Yes, we've both been Christmas shopping.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. We did a little more yesterday. So
yeah.
Not you and me. Mr. Chit Chat Knits and I. Yeah, it was great.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to show?
Well, like I was saying, things have escalated very quickly here. I kind of want to start with this. I cast on a pair of Slipperoo socks.
Yay!
With you this last weekend.
Yep. I have a pair too.
Yep.
So tell us about your yarn. We kind of jumped into works in progress, but that's okay.
Yep. So this is from Melissa at Fio Yarn. This is in the color.
You're the best.
Yes,
Thank you.
She gifted me this yarn, and it is superwash merino, and it's worsted.
Yep.
In the color Sea Spray.
Isn't it pretty?
It is so beautiful. She gifted me this yarn. It was such a lovely surprise. So I cast this on with Darcy with me. Because this is so different for me. Darcy bought me the needles. They're 9-inch circulars.
We're just jumping right
and
to 9-inch.
And we're just jumping right into 9-inch circulars. It took me a minute to kind of find my groove.
Not long. Let me tell you, folks.
Yeah.
She just got it really fast.
You know,
she's a violin player.
Oh.
So she's used to,
Yeah, and it's like, it's very fun to work on, you know, just seeing it develop, because I've worn my Slipperoo socks. I've known you 2.5, almost 3 years. And I've had that pair that you gave me when we first started hanging out. And it's like, oh, I can start to see like it looking like my socks. Like, oh, that is the top of it. And I am very excited to keep working on this. I will be working on this at the retreat.
We're gonna walk her through step by step. Heel flap, heel turn, gusset, foot, toe. We're gonna walk through it this weekend.
And of course, I have another project when we're all socializing, because I just have a feeling that I'm gonna need to focus all my attention.
It's okay.
And not get distracted.
It's okay. Well, I cast on last week with her, last weekend with her. So I'm just using, let me show you.
A couple of different
yarns. This little fingering weight yarn, I don't even know what it was, but it was
cute.
I know. It was my friend just gave me some skeins of these that someone had given her. So I thought, well, I will just mix it with some leftover scrap yarn. I think I actually dyed this with Kool-Aid dye or something. I don't know, a long time ago. And just, you know, they're not like bright like I usually like.
I was going to say, usually they're more bold colors.
Yeah. But, you know, if I don't use them, they'll go in my gift drawer and somebody will use them. Yeah. So we're going to do that this weekend.
And that's going to be fun.
Speaking of using scraps, I'm going back to a finished object.
Yeah, I think that's a perfect transition.
Okay, love these. Oh, I should have put them on a sock blocker, but I didn't. I love these so much.
You did those really
4
quickly.
days. 4 days. That is a record for me. But let me explain this. I knit these when I was camping with my quilting friends. Hello, Twyla and Melissa. Anyway, we had so much fun because I just brought a bag full of little tiny fingering weight scrap yarns. And then pretty much would just reach in and get one. By the second sock, I was doing a little bit more color management because I had put this orange one in and I wanted to add some of the orange. We also, it was a group decision that I should do the heels and the toes the same. And it sort of gave a continuity. I didn't count rounds for my stripes. I just sort of pulled them up and yeah, close enough. And I made these for a knit along on Instagram, but I love them so much. And it's called the Monster Cal 25. And it's hosted by SMCARN, at SMCARN. And I think there's still time to join in. But it's just making socks or a muscle burra hat with scraps. Scrappy. And I just, they were so
fun and playful.
I know. I loved them so much. And now let me tell you. So when I showed a basket with my little scraps in it. And on Instagram, it goes to threads. And someone made a comment on my threads about using a clasp weft join. And I looked it up and there's videos and it was so good. Clasp weft join. I loved it. I didn't, other than my ones here and on my toes and my beginning thread, I didn't have to wind any in.
Oh, that's so nice.
They were wound in as I went. I loved it. It was great. So I will definitely do that. And I could probably make 500 pairs with the scraps because I don't throw them away. In fact, my friend said, "Why did you keep that little piece?"
Well, you can see.
Here we are. I love them. They're so much fun.
Yep.
Okay. Another finished.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to show I showed this on the cast last time, but it kind of matches what I'm doing now too.
Yep.
So I'm going to bring up my Melody hat.
Yep.
This is Malabrigo Rios, and the color, let's see, I had a little bit left over. Posin or Posan.
We'll just show it up.
Yeah, we'll show it up there. So I had a little bit left, and that was my favorite yarn I've, knit with so far. And I mean, the color was so incredible. I just loved every stitch because it was so different.
Okay, I'm going to interrupt you.
Yeah.
Okay, I know this little sheep hanging on here had a purpose.
Yeah.
To tell where the tail was.
And now I'm finished.
And it's really cute, but it's got to go.
I know. I need to block my hat.
It is time to finish this.
Yep, it is technically finished. I just need to block it and wind
that thread in.
I know. I just love it.
Some of these things we just have to do.
Get around to doing that. So,
okay.
But I
have to give you crap.
Oh, it's fine. You know what? I have to be careful because if I tease her too much, she'll get out a little spray bottle of a lavender mist and she will mist me with that. Ask me how I know that.
This might have happened over the weekend.
Yep, she was in the back seat of the car. I was in the front seat and I said something smart to you and I was feeling quite proud of myself. Leaning forward. And what does she do? She takes my hair and she sprays me. And imagine my confusion. And
she wasn't driving.
I wasn't driving. I will say that. I was not driving, but I did scream in Mr. Chit Chat Knits' ear.
It was hilarious.
It was really funny.
I did it again.
Yeah, some lavender spray from the lavender farm we were on. So if I get too smart, I better behave myself because she might take that out. So
it's good stuff. It's a toner you put on your face. I loved it. I loved it. Love it.
It was awesome.
Yeah.
And it was a gorgeous place that we visited. So it was. So I cast on another Melody hat for my project when we're socializing because clearly this is my fourth. Yes, fourth one. And it's very similar. It's very dark. It's also Malabrigo Rios in the color Va. It's
really
very
dark.
similar.
Yeah.
Here,
I'll hold this one up. You hold that one up.
Yeah, very similar.
Yeah, you can just see,
The variety.
It just reads a little bit darker.
It reads a little darker. You still can see some variety, but like this section was all dark and you can see a little bit more variety here. So I definitely needed a light when I was working with this. But again, this one's for my dad, the other one's for my brother for Christmas. And they really love the dark masculine green, blue, dark colors. And it's like, I wanted them to know which one is which. They're guys, they're probably not going to be able to tell them apart as much, but you know, I wanted to make them in two different, you know, colors. Yeah. So I have this cast on, so ready to go. I also purchased my own size 7 double points because Darcy has been so wonderful letting me use basically all your stuff.
She's going to show you what she did to organize a little bit here.
Yep, in a little bit.
She's got it going.
So that's my other work in progress. And yeah, I still have more to show, but I would love to see your hat.
Third finish.
Yes.
Okay, so this is a new hat pattern. It is going to be called the Chit Chat Hat.
I love it.
If you've been on my Instagram, I've shown a few pictures of it. The pattern is done. It's going out to testers. And the yarn I used here is called Indian Corn, and it's by our friend Melissa Fio. I love the colors.
Gorgeous.
It's so pretty. And here's the hat.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. I love the way the crown of this hat shows. I think I showed it in the blues that I had done it in before.
You did.
I reworked the crown a little bit and I'm much happier with it. I just reworked a few things.
It is so beautiful.
Love it. Love it. I love, like this one and the Melody hat are nice because they're super stretchy. Here, you have a pin.
I do. Yes, I do. I absolutely have a.
It's a little tiny. Oh yeah, look at. Okay, but still, you have like a child-size head. I do. And it still works for you.
It works. It just appears a little slouchier, which I love. I love this.
Yeah.
I love the texture of it. I love the crown of it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one and the Melody are nice because when you knit it, they're going to fit people.
They are.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because, and that is because of the nature of the stitches being like a rib.
Right. Yep. When first.
Yeah. So they'll stretch out, they'll hold. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, another good color for you.
I know.
Look at that. Looks great on you.
I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love this. And
yeah, it's really pretty.
I'm so just in love with the top of it. You know, it is just so gorgeous.
I was knitting this last weekend when you were hanging out here, and I finished it. And Mr. Chit Chat was sitting here too, and I showed you both, and you both said, "Oh, I love that."
Yeah, like my jaw dropped. I loved it so much.
Yeah. So you're gonna knit one.
I am. So that's a perfect segue.
Yeah. Show us what you're gonna.
Like I said, things escalated very quickly. I did a lot of shopping.
There she goes.
Here we go. So I purchased from Wool & Co. another skein of Malabrigo Rios in the color whole grain. My friend Melissa, my childhood best friend Melissa, well, she wanted something knit for Christmas, and I'm going to be knitting that hat. This is the color that she chose. She loves the beiges, the tans. Actually, if you've been with us for a while, I knit her little boy Preston.
Your first
my first project. It was baby blanket, and it was more silver than this, but it was pretty. They like the neutral colors, and I thought that pattern with this is just so Melissa. Yeah.
This stitch, this trailing stitch is going to be really pretty in that. It's going to show. Yeah.
It's so her. And side note, It is Preston, my godson's birthday today. So
Happy birthday,
happy
Preston.
second
Happy birthday, big boy.
Yes, Godmama loves
It's
you
a
so
flash.
much.
It goes in a flash.
I know, he's 2.
Yeah.
He's 2. And he got his first stitches too, but he's fine. He's a little boy through and through. So
Flash. Yep.
He's fine. But yes,
Get ready to make emergency room trips, Melissa,
Oh,
because
yes,
when you raise
she
boys,
she did.
that's what happens.
Yep. She sent me the picture yesterday. He's doing great. He's already feeling fine. So I cannot wait to knit this for her. And I am so excited to try that pattern out with this gorgeous yarn. So.
And the pattern is very memorizable. So it's a nice one to just knit. Like I said, it's gone out to testers and it'll be out soon.
Yep.
It's a quick knit. I knit it in 2 days last weekend.
You're very fast though.
I might be. Anyway.
Yep.
So what the weekend knitting retreat coming up, and I've got enough projects planned that I could probably stay a month. But I'm going to work on my Slipperoo socks that we just showed. I'm also working on another of my pond shawl. Now we've shown you this before. This is the pond shawl. It's a large rectangle. You want to put it on?
Yep, sure. You know, I'm going to take this off first before I put it on.
You might just wear it because you're always chilly. Yeah, I love it.
Yes, I have mine.
I have worn that so much.
And I forgot yours is longer than mine.
It is.
love
the
it.
pattern is in 2 sizes, and this is the larger size.
Yep. So I'll stand up a little bit.
Yep.
Oh, I just love it so much.
So the yarns I've used are Visions by Knit Picks and Comfy Sport Weight. So it's sport weight yarn. It could be done also in fingering, but I'm going to make another one this weekend. Whatever.
Yeah. I love the feel of it too. I like the original one, but this one just feels a little bit more breathable to me. So love it.
So here are the colors I'm going to use. I'm using on the second one. I have this color. It's called hydrangea. Looks like hydrangeas. And then this one is called Cracklin' Rosy.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. Because you need a good contrast. This blue
really pops.
Yeah.
Really pops.
So I love this hydrangea color. I think that'll really pop. So I have a little bitty cast on here. Just one little tiny bit. So it'll be fun to show the next time and see how much progress.
Because this got a lot of attention at the makers meetup, and I just love it. Yeah, I might just keep it on for the rest of the cast for sure. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
May not go exactly great with my rust colored shirt, but you know what? It's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I love it.
I think it's a fun, you know, this one is large. It does take a bit of knitting, but yeah, but it's so one of those things. I'm an up early in the morning person.
Yes, you are.
Throw it on to, just keep the chill off, or in the evening, or just out somewhere. I can imagine wearing it in Florida this winter when we're on the beach.
Definitely.
It'd be good. It'd be good. Yeah, so I'm excited to get the next one made too.
Yeah.
Okay, and what else do you have to show us?
So this is I haven't cast it on, but this is, I'm going to call it my down the road project. It's another, hopefully, Christmas present, and it will be for my grandma. And it is called the Simple Yet Effective Cowl.
Okay.
I do not remember who it's by, so I will pop the information down below.
We'll put a picture here.
Like I said, I did a little shopping.
Well, if you're going to order and have it shipped, then you might as well.
I wanted to. It was coming from Chicago, so I wanted to make sure I made it worth their while.
That's right.
So I'm going to be making it in the color Fuchsia by Malabrigo Rios.
I love that color.
You had some left over.
I did.
So I ordered one skein, and I wasn't exactly sure. I'm still very new to the quantity, and I didn't have Darcy with me. I'm like, you know what? We're going to start with one, and then if I know where I would purchase. And then it turns out you had two small leftover things from when you
from a sweater I made a while back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you should have plenty.
Yes, I'm very excited. So that's my other down the road project. Just something small. Like I know that I have yarn in my closet waiting to cast on a sweater. But again, I have a lot of other things that are going to keep me occupied. I think after Christmas, you know, early next year, I think I'll cast on that sweater. So, but yeah, it's been a lot of fun shopping. So yeah, I bought 3 skeins of yarn and I have projects in the queue and I am getting organized.
Aren't we proud of her? She's getting a stash, she's becoming a yarn order, and she loves her projects.
I do, and it's so funny because when we started this cast, you know, I might have a skein with my one little project on the table that you don't see in front of us. And Darcy had, you know, her finished objects, works in progress, and then multiple skeins. I think I have as many skeins of yarn on this table today as you do.
She does.
So yes, like I said, that escalated quickly.
But look at all these Christmas presents you're getting.
Yes.
That's so good. It's so good.
That's always been something very close to my heart, is like handmade or, you know, well thought out gifts. Like, you know, a nice
You
note
are
to
definitely
somebody.
a person who thinks about
thoughtful
gifts.
I really try to make the person.
I'm often the recipient of them.
I want the person to know how much I love and care for them. And I think
you're very good about that.
What better gift to give it than your time? And it was even before I started to knit. I always appreciated a handmade item, or I'm a sucker for cards or notes.
Yeah.
That has always been my thing. I have a whole box. You know, I keep my house relatively tidy, but I have a whole box full of cards from like my high school graduation and, you know, relatives that are no longer here. And it's just wonderful.
Very sweet. Yeah. Words mean a lot.
This Christmas, I want to show, because again, I was never, before I knew you, I was not a crafty person. You know, I might write someone like little cards with memories and things, but I never was able to do a craft or anything like that. So now I'm kind of going full speed ahead.
It might be fun for you to like write some thoughts down as you knit the project for the person. You're already doing it.
Yes. Yep. And there's some memories tied to some of the hats that I made. Yep.
You're already doing it. I love it. But then when you like, when you give them the gift, then you could include a card with the things you were thinking about them. Yep. Already doing it.
Yeah. Well, and of course, like I'm laughing because some of the memories, well, I'll write the happy memories.
Yeah. Don't write.
I cursed much when I was trying that first row because I knit it so tight.
Although your dad would really get a kick out of that.
I know he would.
And your brother. Yeah, they would love that.
The one memory I have while making this hat was my parents, I know I've mentioned on the cast, purchased some property up north, and I was with them. I stayed in the camper with them a couple weekends, and this was my project. I knit this this was my fastest project. I was done in under 2 weeks. Yep. Well, I remember knitting away at night in the camper, and they were watching their movie, and I remember texting you saying, they're listening to that movie at like an ungodly decibel. It is so loud. I'm pretty sure the bears
we have to have it loud.
Way out there are asking the neighbors. The bears are gonna file a noise complaint against my parents. But just thinking like, oh, this is really loud. I'm trying to focus, and I have my little overhead light, and my dad's like,
"Can you turn the light off?
Is that light really necessary?" I'm like, yes, it is. Because
next time. Okay, we're trying out. I bought a light.
You did, and I got to use it.
We're gonna try that out on the retreat this weekend, and we'll report on the next cast how that went.
Yep. Yeah. So I'm gonna omit that from the little card. Like, yes, by the way, light is necessary.
Yes, it is. It is. I have one more project to show. Oh, can I show my bag? You haven't seen this. I sewed this bag this week.
I love that.
Isn't it cute?
Oh, that is so cute.
Okay, so I actually bought this fabric when I was with the grandkids at Hobby Lobby because they wanted me to sew bags for them for their trick-or-treats coming up. And we were walking by, and this was on a clearance for $3
oh my goodness.
yard. And it's like a duck cloth, or it's a little heavier.
Yep.
So I actually made a cover for my new sewing machine because I ended up getting a new sewing
That's
machine.
where I saw it.
That's where you saw it.
Yeah.
And then I just, because it was $3 a yard, I said, I'll take whatever's left. And then I had enough to get a bag out of it and a little notions pouch. Yeah. And I love it. I love it. I think it's really cute.
Yeah.
But here's the other. So also, I should
goodness.
have needle stoppers on.
Yeah,
here 'cause
absolutely.
I'm losing stitches. Also, when we were at Hobby Lobby with grandkids, we were walking by, and I might have shown this last time, but
Yes,
Grant Ori. So I've made some progress, and I brought it back down a little bit when I was there last week with them, and they just love it. They love feeling it. They love the bright colors. Yeah. I'm calling it unicorn barf colored, but whatever.
Yeah.
Or rainbow barf. But they're kind of crazy about it. So I will also be working on this over the weekend.
Yeah.
You know, when I need to just, when it's late at night or early in the morning and no thought required, this is what I'll be working on.
Yeah, you were working on that when we were watching Wednesday. So it was kind of a funny contrast because Wednesday Adams is, very, dark and like grays and dark colors. And then I look over, it reminds me of her roommate Enid.
Yeah. Yeah.
With all the different colors.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
it's my Enid blanket.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So, and you know what? I was looking yesterday for stitch stoppers. Yes. Because I have lots of them. Yeah. And I could not find any.
I have extra.
Where
for once, I actually have.
Did I put them? And you gave me a set of these too, and
yes,
I don't know. I haven't even used them, and I don't know where they are.
I can't help you there. I can lend you out some.
I'll just lose yours.
Hey, you know what? How much stuff of yours have I lost? Or that's even better. How many needle sets have I given back to you? In the last
you did
couple
just
weeks?
give me needle sets back. That's
like,
awesome. Okay, so that's segue. Show us what you did. I love this.
So I just found this on Amazon. It's a needle organizer. So I don't know. There's a pair of scissors in there. Maybe I shouldn't drop those.
Maybe not. Don't lose them.
There's a guard on them, so it wouldn't have hurt anybody.
Yeah.
But yes, they are little pouches, little sleeves, and they come with labels that you can stick on there. And I labeled all of mine.
So wonderful.
That is awesome. I mean, yes, you can only fit so many, and the holes in the binders didn't come already punched, so I actually had to use like all my weight to punch holes through them. But once they were through, it was great. I organized all my needles. I had a ton of size 5 needles, and I know why, because that's what I knit the blanket on.
I think I'm gonna order some of those, and
it was really reasonable. And there's multiple different versions. I think mine was like $13 on Amazon, but it just to be able to look and know what I have when I'm looking at Ravelry patterns. I went through all my needles, and of course I'm just starting out, so I'll probably wind up with multiple.
I love that you're organizing from the very beginning.
Yes.
So good.
Yeah.
So good.
Yep, I think you might have sent me, I think you sent me something on Instagram about type A or something like that. I sent her a picture. I'm literally organizing my knitting needles in a little book. So it's good. It's nice to know what I need.
Yep. Yep.
And then I found a bunch of, I think I found maybe like 2 or 3 sets of cable needles that were actually yours that you let me practice with before I really started.
I told her, just don't even tell me. I've forgotten. You could just keep them.
Those are mine. I'm like, they're certainly not mine.
You know, I have knit for quite a long time now, and I really need to go through and just kind of get rid of some of the needles that I don't particularly care for knitting on anymore. Yeah. So this would be a good project to get organized.
I loved it, and it's great for when I'm going on this retreat too, because
you've got them with you.
See what I have right in front of me, and I don't need to dig at the bottom of my bag.
It's great. It's great. And I said this would be a good place to put some knitting fun stickers. Yes,
I was actually going to put I have it in my bag. I texted you a picture of the sow's ear sticker that I got. And I have a sticker in my car from Darn Knit that says, first of all, I'm a delight. And I got you a matching one.
So true.
And that has actually been a pretty fun inside joke with not only knitters, but non-knitters as well for a multitude of reasons. But yeah.
I have a few. I have a little pack of knitting stickers, so we'll pick one out for you to put on there too.
Awesome. Yeah.
Okay, I think that's all the knits for today. But I do have a kindness story that I want to share today.
Yes, I'd love to hear it.
We'll finish off with that today. So last week, if you've been around, you know that my husband and I go to Madison, about 4 hours away, to spend time and help out with our grandkids. Our son is a very busy cardiologist, electrophysiologist. He puts in busy long days and busy weeks. So when he has the children, we love to go and stay and help out. And so I was having a delightful week last week with them. They're just such great little children. And one of the mornings, my little princess, age 4, I was dropping her off at daycare because they go to daycare during the day. And she's now in a 4K program that she absolutely loves. But little princess, and she will tell you that she is a princess, was being very clingy with me. And she loves going to her school. It's a great program. I'm so impressed with it. But every once in a while, she likes to give a little attitude in the morning when she gets dropped off and gets a little clingy. And, she was clinging to me and crying a little bit. I just want to be with you, Grammy, big crocodile tears. And I knew that she was just playing a little game. So I sat down with her for a minute. I was just going to give her a couple minutes. I wasn't going to start this whole, I'm going to let her cling to me because I know she's fine. But I just sat down in a chair and I said, I'm going to hug you just for a few minutes, then you're going to go and play. And one of her little friends came up to her and said, "Hi, Ori, do you want to play with me?" And that was it. The tears stopped. She turned around and off she went. And then she bounded off, but then she turned around. She came back for one more hug. And we have a little special goodbye kiss thing we do. And then she was off and playing. It was just like she flipped a switch and she was ready to go for the day. And it made me think about how important it is to us as humans to be included. And how a kind word or a kind act, including someone, can make all the difference in your day. It certainly changed her day.
It did.
It changed my day because my heart was so warmed by seeing that happen. The teachers were sitting nearby. They saw it happen. Their hearts were warm. I went off on my day and I was looking for opportunities to make someone's day because of her little kindness. This little girl who included my granddaughter in play.
What a wonderful thing.
I know. It is a wonderful thing. And every day we have little opportunities to make someone's day. All right, we're off to retreat. So let's cast off this episode.
I love that. I caught that. I think it was last episode. And I'm like, I really, really like how you did that. So
it's actually bind off, but we'll just say goodbye right here. Until next time.
Bye.
Happy knitting. Bye.